Here at Santa Clara High School, we have students of all different backgrounds and ethnicities. But with the plethora of hydros and AirPods filling the halls, I start to wonder how really in touch we are with our culture.
What ethnicity are you?
I consider myself mixed.
Indian, Mexican,
Latina,
half Filipino, half Chinese,
Chinese, Hispanic,
Vietnamese.
Bengali.
How in touch are you with your culture?
I'm not super in touch with the traditional sides of any of my culture.
Pretty in touch, but I wish I could be a little bit more.
Not very.
Not really.
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. What culture?
I'm pretty in touch. I go to Taco Bell like nearly every Friday. So.
Now, don't get me wrong, Santa Clara has really stepped up its game with its cultural clubs and activities, but those only envelop a small portion of the students on campus. That's why I have challenged a few students to get more in touch with their culture. They have a week to complete 5 different tasks. The challenge is called the Heart Challenge. So, let the challenge begin.
Okay, so basically my connection to being black starts and stops at me being Steve Harvey and then when I have to fill out financial aid applications. So I kind of wanted to go more in depth to my black family, right? All of my remaining black family lives in Ohio. My main connecting point here is my great uncle, Dr. Robert Smith Jr. So my great uncle, Dr. Robert Smith Jr. published a book, Doctrine That Dances, right? And so, it's the winner of the Book of the Year from Preaching Magazine. That's basically the Teen Vogue of Christian magazine. I'm going to read this and go on a spiritual adventure, and it's $7.99, so hopefully I can get a family discount.
So I asked my mom some type of history about like our culture, about in our family and all that kind of stuff. And she said my grandfather used to be a military general in the Sudanese revolution, and he would take wounded soldiers like into our house and everything, and he would like take care of them, and I thought was pretty cool.
For the eating part, I'm gonna order something that I haven't tried for once.
Teco mate.
This is a pupusa. I don't know how to describe it, but it's good. So I tried a little bit of everything.
I don't usually try new things like this, so I guess this is like a good, experience.
This pastry here is a pineapple bun, or bolo bao. It's predominantly common in Hong Kong, but you can find it across the US in Chinese bakeries. At the 99 Ranch Market, you can find anything from coffee to fresh lobster.
So for the most part, I've been able to complete 3 out of the 5 challenges, no problem. But the final 2, I'm gonna have to take some liberties with. For example, rock the look. I wore what I thought represents Ohio the best. You can't go to Ohio without someone wearing an Ohio State shirt. Even if they don't go there, it's just an Ohio thing.
So I have a shirt that says Justice for Sudan, and then it has an Arabic at the bottom. And then I have a Sudanese flag, and we're gonna be going to a protest.
I wanted to learn some new Chinese words, so I called up my good friend Jessica. Hey Jessica.
Hey.
Could you tell me how to say hello,
你好
goodbye,
再见
good morning,
早上好
good afternoon,
下午好
good evening,
晚上好
and how are you?
你还好吗
Welcome to my El Salvadorian language learning ASMR. Other Spanish-speaking countries, salud means excuse you. However, in El Salvador, salud means goodbye. Bicho is a word for boy, but the direct translation is bugs. So you're calling your kids bugs, which I find very true.
So after reading the first 2.5 chapters of that book, I've concluded that he loves Jesus. Besides that, I got some insight on how big of a factor religion is to his family and him. I kind of knew going in because I went to Ohio in 2012 and there was a lot of religious talk going on and we had to go to church and whatnot. How much him growing up and having to go to church every Sunday and his family's connection to the church in particular and how it's carried over generations. It's something I'm gonna delve more into when this is all over. So it was insightful. My mother made black-eyed peas. Okay, attempt 2. Nom nom nom.